Hey everybody, Derek Christensen here. I wanted to talk to you today about another horror story in estate planning. I think this is number 4, where a woman who was technically married to a man could not receive a single penny from that man after he passed away. And it's it's just a shame, for sure. But before I dive into that, I wanted to let you know how to reach out to me. You can email me directly, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can find me at my website, www.legionlawpllc.com. And with that, let's dive into this rather unfortunate circumstance. Now, before I kind of get in the weeds, I want to explain what's one important legal concept, which is common law marriage. Many states don't allow this, but actually in Texas, there are 2 types of marriages. There are informal marriages and formal marriages. Formal marriages are the ones that you're thinking of. You go a wedding, you sign the documents, it's all wonderful, there's a big celebration. And informal marriages are actually ones that don't go through that whole process. Oftentimes they are cohabiting adults who consent to getting married, and they just are married automatically in the eyes of Texas. Now, unfortunately, these situations of common law informal marriages are quite difficult to prove, let alone verify when they happened, when did they start, when did they end. All sorts of very tough things happen whenever you don't formally document when you start things, when you finish things. And that includes marriage. So in this particular circumstance, this man and woman were living together, and the man was the main breadwinner. He earned a lot of money. He provided for the woman. The woman, I think, had kind of a lower income job. She just followed along and was having a great life. Unfortunately, the man did not have any kind of estate plan in place, and he randomly got a brain aneurysm. He just passed away all of a sudden one day at like late 40s, maybe early 50s. And the woman was completely unprepared for it, and the man was completely unprepared for it. In so much that the man had a child with a different woman. So the child, under Texas law, is entitled to receive everything if the man is not married to the woman. But if they are married, then the woman will receive, I think, like 2/3 of some type of estate and then a half of another. And it starts getting into fractions, but at least the woman would receive something. And then, unfortunately, in this case, the woman did not prove in the court of law, or at least they're trying to prove it, and it's getting more and more difficult as the child contests this. But the child is saying, no, they were never married. There was just boyfriend and girlfriend. That's it. And the woman is saying, no, we were married, husband and wife, therefore I'm entitled to something. And the court is actually siding with the child at this moment. They're still trying to figure it out, still trying to help them out on that front, but at the end of the day, the woman is excluded entirely from the estate of the man, because without a will, without some kind of estate plan, I've said this a million times, but the default laws of Texas will apply, and the default laws say boyfriend and girlfriend doesn't matter. If you're married, it does, but if you're boyfriend, girlfriend don't get anything under the law. So, if this woman can prove it, great. And if she can't, she is going to have $0, and she's going to get kicked out of the house. She's going to be excluded from all the property she acquired during the marriage. All sorts of terrible things, and it'll be a huge financial blow, let alone psychologically, where she'll have to go find a new place to live and a new job and all sorts of things. So it's difficult. It is a horror story, and the fact that it's horrible to see this happen. Again, if we're in the best case scenario and we could have revised this whole thing, I would have had that man have a will, where the will says, give everything I have to this woman, regardless if we're married. And more ideally, they should have had a declaration of marriage or something like that, where they formally say, yes, we are married, without doing the ceremony. But that's hindsight is 20/20, right? And in this particular case, this woman is losing her house, all the assets, all sorts of things, if she can't get through to the judge that they were married. And again, it's still up in the air on that. So I strongly recommend people don't introduce any uncertainty when it comes to estate planning. You want everything perfect. Measure twice, cut once, make sure it's all done right the very first time. Working with an attorney like myself is how you accomplish that. So if you have any questions or concerns in the meantime, you're welcome to reach out to me directly. I have my email, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can go onto my website, go to the Contact Us page, and schedule a free consultation directly on my calendar at www.legionlawpllc.com. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. We'll probably continue these horror stories, and I mean, they're very fascinating. And again, each one of these can be prevented from estate planning. So let me help out, and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much, and have a great day.